What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Grand Scheme. This is Gran here, smoking it down live on this Saturday evening. Davi Vinicius, how are you? Good to see you tonight. Got some daylight savings time adjustment tonight, so don't forget to set your clocks back 1 hour if you guys do that. Just a second. Tweak a few things here, get this going. What is up, Felipe Cruz? 3.1 on steroids. Groot. Pulled Kamala Khan 5-star today. Yikes. That's a lot of effort to go in there. What's up, Real Deal? Got a little bit of lag going on already. The red notification on the YouTube. What is up, Killa? Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Smoke it down, brother. Andre Gaming, welcome. How are you tonight? It's crazy. You think you get a good setting, something that works smoothly one night in OBS, it should just work every night, but that's just not the case. Tonight is telling me there's an encoder overloading, but we'll see. Hopefully that'll smooth itself out. What's up, Alex? Anybody bothering to do this vanquishing blows thing, finishing a fight with a SP3? That's just ridiculous. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna mess with it. Not worth my time. It's just gonna. That takes too long. Too long to try to build that SP3 and then sit here and wait for it. Running suicide so I can get fights over quickly, not so I can sit through an SP3. Killa, share your insider knowledge, please. Insider knowledge? What is this insider knowledge you speak of? I mean, you can still get points if you grind arena like crazy. You can still hit the milestones there. You just won't get the bonus. So it's going to be a little harder. Talking about MODOK. Yeah, I mean you'd have to sit there and let your opponent hit on you for a while, and actually probably hit on your blocked hits. Otherwise, they'll kill you before you get to S3. reset OBS real quick. Are we back? Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wonder if it's a YouTube thing, because it is now taking forever for my YouTube page to load. There it goes. Finally! There it goes. First people to open crystals in your alliance get crazy pulls. Like in every unique alliance. That wouldn't surprise me. I don't know how they could plan that out, but that'd be a good way to lure other alliance players into getting the champs. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, it's definitely a lot harder to resist the urge when you see the so-and-so pulled, you know, 5-star Thor, this guy pulled 5-star Blade, this guy pulled 5-star, you know, such and such. So you go and get the crystals and get a bunch of 3-stars. What's up, John Doe? Hemorrhoid Hitman, good to see you tonight. 2 days ago, got 4-star Nebula from PHC, 4-star Psylocke from 4-star Crystal. Are they any good unduped? Yeah, Nebula, actually, her awakened ability does not do a whole lot for her. It'll give you her regeneration more, allow you to recoup that regeneration ability, but it's not that great. So, Psylocke, honestly, I can't remember what her signature ability does. Need to go back and look at her. I am back. Had to take some time off. Weekdays are going to be a little bit hectic for me to try to get on. Not staying up quite so late at night, so trying to find another time during the day that I can stream. But weekends can work out a little bit easier. Wish you had my Yondu. I wish my Yondu was awakened. He was the second or third, I guess he would have been my third feature champ that I went for because he came after Nebula. Psylocke, Nebula, Yondu. Those are the only 3 feature grinds that I've ever done. Really not a fan of those feature grinds. It takes too much time. Too much time. Alliance had 2 Blades and 2 Sparkies basically in the first hour, then I saw a bunch of She-Hulks and trash. Aditya Patel, how much for 4-star King Groot? I think if you want a 4-star King Groot, then you probably ought to shoot for about 2.5 to 3 million. Yeah, it's just all RNG. I try not to buy into the conspiracy theories, as tempting as it may be. Lazar Tripkovich, welcome. Mo Battle Chips, howdy, sir. Yeah, it used to be MB, but Brian Grant used to call him Mo Battle Chips, and then everybody else started calling him Mo Battle Chips, so when he could change his name in game, he did it, and did it here in the chat too. Andre Gaming, I like turtles. I do too. The Teenage Mutant Ninja varieties are pretty cool. So Killa, did you get a model for each of the new iPhones, and you're doing side-by-side comparisons with those? Vivid Execution, welcome. Two Stark Spidey tries, pulled him on the first spin using the 2 a.m. method. Opening at 2 o'clock in the morning, does that work for you? Rich's turn. Oh, you're talking about Frank. I see him on Twitter. That is crazy that my... I can see it updating on my OBS, my chat, but my actual chat window is not updating. Weird. What's going on with you tonight, YouTube? Let me try this again. Sorry guys, everything causing me some issues tonight with the lag. Quickshot Gaming, a new sponsor, thank you sir. Have a cigar? You guys have lag on your end? There's something going on. I'm gonna restart my browser. Cutting in and out. Alright. Seems to be an issue with my internet tonight for some reason. It is, I'm even having trouble loading the YouTube page. Let me check something. Speed test. Yeah, we got some lag going on, guys. I know something is up with the internet. It's been fine all day, and then start streaming, and we've got issues. Yeah, wow. Something's going on. My download is usually 100 to 120 megabits per second, and I'm doing a speed test, and it's at 8. 8! Alright. Hello? Hello? Anybody there? Anybody there? We're back. All right. Yeah, I don't understand this stuff. I'm no expert here. I don't know. I don't know why one night everything runs smoothly, no problems at all, and then the next night, internet is crazy. But anyway, yeah, hopefully we're good now. I'm green. Back to green, and we'll see what happens. Not just me. Yeah, maybe it's just my end. Nope, not just your end. Pineapple, wrong stream. That's alright. I like pineapples. You drop some pineapples here. Yeah, it's back to red too, so we'll just see how it goes. It's, yeah, something beyond my skill set to know exactly what's going on with the internet and why some days it's good and some days it's not. What's your prediction for top 1,000 in Valor? I have no idea, Joshua Murphy. I have not done the math on that. It's going to be more than I will be able to do, most likely, so I haven't even bothered with it. But top 1,000, you're basically going to have to be hitting all the milestones in the solo event quest. You're going to have to be getting all of the Valor quests done. And you're going to have to be getting the top 800 in every feature arena in the month of November. If you can't do those things, then you probably have no shot at it. Which I won't be doing the feature grind, so it's out of my realm of possibility. Goodness gracious, about time. It took 3 times to put that judgment on him. There we go. Got the Loki helmets going. I think I'm in the top 20 Valor if you count from bottom up. There you go. When I looked last time, I wasn't even showing on the leaderboard. I had my name and it didn't even give me a spot because it was like, you're too low, we're not even going to bother assigning you a number. Yeah, milestone, I mean, it's good. I'm just going to get as much as I can so I can spend it on stuff that I want. But yeah, I'm not going to be getting any special prizes. I'm not going to be getting the Thor, or is it? It's like 5-star Thor for the top. What is it? 100? And then is it a 4-star Thor after that? Map 6 Iron Man, power gain. Oh, I didn't finish him. Thought I would finish him. Oh, that finished him. There you go. Degen on the damnation. Currently 8th, Lazar Tripkovich. Nice. Let me take a look at it. Lifetime Valor in the Alliance. I'm number 11 in my Alliance. Look at that. 547, and that's just from milestones in the feature arena, and then the solo events and the Valor quests, and like 1 Valor for every single fight in the easy and normal mode that I've done so far. But global, yeah, I don't even have a. Oh, I do have a position now. Didn't before. 32,000. Oh man, Gato is number 2. That guy's nuts. DJ Ray Ray, number 9. Where's Legacy on this board? I thought that boy was going to go hard for the top spot on this. Ristic, number 36. That boy's name on there. I think that after this arena's over, though, there's going to be a lot wider of a split on here, because there's not really been a whole lot to distinguish in the leaderboard so far, other than those solo events. 72 in Brazil, 21.63, nice. Hate grinding for a champ and the T4B at the same time. Got to be on the last day of grinding. Yeah, I'm not gonna start the T4B till tomorrow because the Crystal Cornucopia stuff going on. I'm not gonna bother with doing anything more than milestones on there. So I can grab the T4B from that. No, I didn't restart. I just shut down the browser, restarted OBS. I thought I'd try that. It's still not as smooth on my end as it ought to be, and probably do need a browser, or rather a router and modem restart, but I'm not going to mess with that right now. As long as it's not freezing up on you guys on your end, then we'll just call it good. Deal with it. What do we got? Oh, I can't do anything here. I got wrecked earlier. I was on BG's stream, and I was commentating and thought I could fight a Nightcrawler there while I'm on his live stream, and that didn't go very well. Lost Hulk and lost quite a bit on Magic too, so I think I won't mess with this one until that link is down. It was bad. Yeah, I mean, it looks alright on the replay, but it's still telling me that there's the video output low. Anyway, I had asked you about what you were doing on the iPhones, and I did not see your response. I saw a response come through, but that was like right when it was crashing, so I'm going to scroll up. Didn't want to have to edit so much, so I came up with the testing criteria: arena, quest, loading, etc. Tested the 7+, 8+, and the X. Your review and the results in a video. Very cool. Well, hopefully I made the good choice, or the right choice then, because I can't go back and swap this one in for an X, but just picked up the 8+ about a month ago. Might have fought a Lynx node today. Yeah. It's just, you know, Nightcrawler, I don't find him to be difficult, but if you mess up, I mean, the dude hits like a truck anyway. And then on that particular node where he's got the enhanced critical rate and damage and all that, if you get hit, it's 4 hits is all it took to KO Hulk. He was done for. Didn't have a chance. Bleed and poison immunity with Limber using Archangel. Oh man. Yeah, couldn't have got much worse than that. Hopefully you didn't need Archangel elsewhere. 8+ and X are both great. It's a matter of preference more than anything. Yeah, I like the style. I mean, the X looks nice, or the 10, whatever they're calling it. I think people are calling it 10. I've said X just because there's not been a 9, but I didn't want to wait for it to come out when I went to pick this one up, and I knew it was going to be more expensive, so just went with 8+. And been happy with it so far. Fight Nightcrawler with a debuff immune. Not too fun. Well, Nightcrawler is not an issue. Like I said, he's not usually difficult for me. I can usually get him to switch modes fairly easily. And then once that happens, you just fight him as a stun immune, which I don't usually have a problem with. But I guess I was just, my attention was divided at the time. I was listening to him. I was trying to focus on the game. And I just slipped up, and that's all it takes, one slip up. Officially it's 10, but written at X. They took like a page out of Microsoft's book then. What was that? Did you guys see that meme? It was some time ago, probably a couple years ago, how Microsoft counts to 10. It was like 1, 2, 95, XP, 7, 8, 10, something like that. Anyway. It's pretty funny. Got a deal for the 8, couldn't afford the 8 Plus. Rip tiny screen for 1 year. Yeah. Hate the phablet craze. You know, I don't know. I went from the Galaxy S6. That's what I used as my phone, and I played on an iPhone 6S. So I had to think about which one. It was a S6 and 6S. So the Galaxy S6 is bigger than the iPhone 6S. So I was used to a bigger phone, but I played on a smaller screen. So this going to the iPhone 8 Plus was kind of nice because I get the bigger phone and I get a little bit bigger screen. It wasn't that big of a difference for me, or that much of adjustment, because I actually used to play the game before I got the 6S. Just for the game, I used to play on the Android, the Galaxy S6. So, little reminiscence there, little throwback to the bigger screen here. Chris, hello. Decided to get the 8 based on price and the benchmarks. Yep. Riley Lopez, welcome. NC on debuff of Mew Mini Boss is probably the easiest fight I've had on that node. Trying to think of which one is that. I think we've got a Spidey on that node this time around, which sucks. I hate Spider-Man. Hate Spider-Man. Hope somebody else brought somebody to deal with him, because I'm probably gonna die. Spider-Man is the only fight that I go into just knowing that I'm probably gonna get wrecked. My path in AW, I always have to fight unduped Nightcrawler on node 18, stun immune plus 20% enhanced ability. Try to switch him there, impossible. Yeah, you gotta... To get him to switch when he is unawakened, you really need to focus on evading and blocking him so that he ends up just evading back, and he holds his block waiting for you to come at him. And so when I try to switch someone who is awakened, I can just start punching into his block, and he switches before he's done. Before I'm done with my 4-hit combo, I can get him to switch. If he's unawakened, I actually have to get him to get into the habit of going back and blocking, and then I have to wait, let him block for a second before I start in on the punching, and then a lot of times he'll switch that way. But it's simply about timing and some luck that he doesn't evade out of your blocking the hit. But it's definitely possible, very possible, to get him to switch nodes or modes even when he is not awakened. There you go. Now I'm having the kind of a lag on my chat popping up here. It's weird that it's coming up faster in OBS than it is in my my little pop out. But anyway, daylight saving time in 1 hour, 2 hours. I think it's 2 a.m. Central. But either way, yeah. Before you go to sleep, put it back. I haven't seen an unduped Nightcrawler in a long time. Me neither. Yeah, Nightcrawler jumps out of crystals for me way too often. I've pulled him like 3 times since I've max sigged him. Daniel Gomez, what's up, sir? %20 enhanced ability, he evades 50% hits, so just gotta use Cap World War II. Yeah, I never ranked my Cap up beyond rank 3. He's not one that I've used a lot. I mean, if it's a... I mean, I faced him on those kind of nodes in the old Alliance War, and honestly, I would rather fight him than Spider-Man any day of the week. And if it's going to be an issue where I just can't control the evade, then Iceman. Got to bring Iceman if you're worried about that node. Now that he's been added to the 5-star crystals, seen a few unduped. I imagine we'll start seeing more of them that way. When are you planning on putting that video out, Killa? I'll definitely want to see that. Too many NC, so you leave. That's another issue. Yeah, depending on if your alliance is going for max diversity or not, you don't need night crawlers everywhere. Not anymore. Luis Sosa, hello. Unblockable SP1 Spider-Man on debuff immune sucks. Practicing evading the SP1, otherwise rip. Yeah, the SP1, not a big deal for me. It's the dang evade that gets me every freaking time. And he's the only evade champion that I really have a problem with. Again, I might slip up on Nightcrawler occasionally, or one of the other Spider-Mans, but most of the time they are manageable. But for some reason, OG Spidey, his evade is just, it's in a different category, and I get wrecked. Gonna try tonight, setting up the 8+ for my wife. Gonna keep the X, nice. I mean the 10, that 10 does look slick, but... have you got to test out the augmented reality with it? Is it as big of a deal as they're putting it off as? What's up, Hector? Thanks for stopping by. How's the grind going, man? Saw a notification pop up on YouTube earlier. Something about not getting a video out because you're working on the grind. Can't update the new version because my mom changed her password. Better offer to do some extra chores around the house, man. Alright, what is up with my chat? Can't show you guys this, but I mean, you see the chat moving on the screen there, but it's harder for me to read that in OBS. I've got the chat, the pop-out chat sitting right next to OBS that I read, and it is not loading for some reason. So if I'm missing your comments, it's because it hasn't either showed up on my chat, or I'm trying to read it off of OBS and it's already past the window. So anyway, let's see. Spider-Man's L1 isn't an issue for me anymore, just the evade. Huge success with Crossbones versus him. Yeah, I really debated today because we've got a Spidey on that note. I'm like, who do I bring? Crossbones. I almost brought Black Widow because of the synergy with Hulk. And then I thought maybe Crossbones, rank 3 Agent Venom, and I finally went with Gwenpool, which probably wasn't the best choice for me, but it is what it is. We'll get him down one way or the other. Double duped OG Spidey in September. All those added champs and him 2 times. At least he evades a ton, yeah. I hate him. I hate him! It appeals he's an educated man. How I really hate him. There's something about the 10 that just feels nice in your hand. Yeah, did you get it at more battle chips? Somebody was posting a picture in the chat about it being cropped weird for MCOC. Not a time. Frost! What's up, man? Just hit 11 million for Thor at 650 for King Groot. Are you going for a top spot in Valor, or you just need Thor? Fodado, not really shooting for anything personally for Valor, just trying to get, you know, what I can with the amount of time that I have. Gonna be hitting all the milestones in the arena, and as many milestones on the solo events, and of course from the Valor quests and the monthly. But as far as like trying to rank, it's not even on my radar. I'd like to get as many T2 alpha shards as possible. And then after that, it's just going to be up in the air what I feel like getting. What's up, High Speed? Let's see. Let's do that. Don't have Thor at all, so going to have to do this all over again on Monday. Hopefully, he is not as high as everybody's projecting. Hopefully, he will drop, and you don't have to do it again. Head Shadow Porcelain? Do you think a 455 Agent Venom could do Labyrinth? I know a 455 Agent Venom could do Labyrinth. First person that I ever knew who completed Labyrinth used an unawakened 455 Agent Venom. Everything seems a little off. Special button is more towards the outside due to the wider screen. Yeah, that's going to take some adjustment, but I would think that you'd be able to switch pretty quickly, as long as you're not having to switch between the X or the 10 and something other than the 10. That could throw you off. I remember when I was playing on the S6 or the 6S, iPhone 6S. And I didn't have a signal on it. I had to play only connected on Wi-Fi. And so if I was away from the house, I would try, after I first got that phone and got used to playing on it, when I was away from the house, I would log in on my Android and try to play. And it only took me twice in dying an AQ to decide that's got to not happen. I can't do that. Because the two devices, and it probably a lot had to do with the iPhone versus Android, but just the timing was just off, just a fraction of a second, and completely got wrecked. Do you make the music in the background yourself? No, sir. No, I don't. It is NCS, and there's a description or links in the description for the music. I've got a few different playlists that I use. Gran, can we see that Quake? She is really fun to play with now. Yeah. I actually need to go over. I'm about ready to get the last milestone here on this one, and then I'm gonna go run my 5 stars. Did Apple skip the 9? Yeah, John Doe. That's I was commenting earlier. Kind of like the. What was it? I mean, nobody. I don't know if you guys commented. Did you see that old meme from Microsoft days? How to count to 10 by Bill Gates. Seven, 8, 9. Yep, indeed. Alright, looks like did the stream crash again, or is it just me? Nebula is completely broken. Used her SP3 when Drax was at barely any health, and after the SP3 he was at quarter health. So she regened him? Weird. Alright. My, my dashboard on YouTube just crashed. It said video unavailable, so... no idea! Alright, I'm just gonna shut this extra chat down since I gotta read it in OBS anyway. We'll just keep it there. Contemplating making a video on that bug. So this is the first I've heard about it. So you're saying that Nebula's SP3 is healing the opponent? Your upload is probably high enough for the stream, but your download might not be able to watch it. Got it. Yeah, I'm gonna need to reset the modem before the next stream, definitely. Who's in love with her in the alliance? Isn't that Mo Battle Chips? Yep, that would be him. What's up, Aaron C? Should I ban him that fast? Yes. Yeah, if somebody comes in just saying something like that, just, you know they're a troll. If I didn't just close the chat window because it wasn't loading, I would have got it too, so... I mean, if somebody just comes in and just the first thing that they type is FU, yeah, I just get them out of here. I don't need them. I mean, unless it's Quickshot. I know Quickshot, you know, he could say whatever. Just kidding. Quickshot's never said that to me, but there's a first time for everything. Look at that, almost perfect, 1.5 and then 29 spare change. Love it when a plan comes together. What do I do? Start on the 2 and 3 star? Let's run through the 5 stars. Couldn't even rank Quake right now if I wanted to. These stinking T1As, they've got to make these. They've got to put these in the daily or something. Quick is blacklisted. How, Roy? Who's Roy? Oh my goodness. I'm paying attention here. Ready to get wrecked by Hulk. How do you delete a comment so fast? Quick draw McGraw, man. Quick draw McGraw. Are you grinding for Valor? Wish there was a T1A daily. No, I'm not doing. Well, Valor insofar as I got the milestones, and now it's I've got 5 stars to use, so might as well. Because just doing the 4 million, stopping right at the last milestone is not going to get me the top 10% most likely. So if I can push a little higher and have a little bit more of a chance to do it, then I will. But really not intentionally trying to get anything more. It's not Carson. We need a new 2-day expert proving ground, so why not? Yeah, I mean, I get that when they first started, alphas are supposed to be something special, and now, you know, tier 2 alphas are special. But at this point, T1As are everywhere, and people are ranking up 5 stars. You need 5 T1As to go from to rank 2 to rank 3. To get to rank 4, you need 6 T1 alphas. It's just a ton, and it just drains your inventory. Can't ever keep up with it. Cannot stay on top of it. Moderators can hold the Alt key, and there's a quick ban button. Really? See, I didn't know that. Gran, did Ronin always have a Fury buff? The 4 and the 5 star, yes. But not anything less than that. The 3 star, 2 star do not. Drop to our mini alliance and get map 3 crystals for T1A and 3 war days. Are you doing the alliance shell swap in there? I know some people are talking about doing that. I'm not sure that's something that I would want to do, but it's something I've tried before. I just gotta take a break from ranking up for a bit. By the way, Hemorrhoid Hitman, I don't want to gloat or anything, but I did check the other day. I was checking on Alliance War rating, and we passed you guys. We passed you guys in Alliance War rating. Say, where's DOG? You gotta step it up. Gotta get that rating back up. But if you're swapping like that, I guess that would that explains a few things. What's up, Omega? I'm gonna try to pop this chat out again. Easier to keep up if I can see it. Man, I'm trying to get Omega Mutant to do a face reveal, but he's resistant. He's resistant. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen one of these days. Unless you buy T1A with Glory, you can only get it once per week from Arena if you are on map 4 plus Alliance, so you really need to make it more available. Well, Aaron, so you can get it from the Arena, you get it from the 3-day events, the milestone and the 3-day events. You get, if you do normal, heroic, and master, just one run. I think it's exploration of normal, but just one run through on heroic and master. That's 5. So I mean, you still very much are limited. So if there's 4, if you average it out to say, let's say two T1As from the 3-day events a week, 1 from Arena. And this is just an app because we know that it doesn't fit in 7 days, but that's 3, about 3 a week. Then you get the 5 a month, so 17 T1As, something like that a month. If you don't buy any, and if you're not getting stuff from crystals. I did get lucky and got one from a solo event crystal, a greater solo crystal. I was very shocked by that, because that never happens. But you're still looking at 15 or so, 15 to 18. And if you're buying them, maybe 20 or 21 T1As a month. And once you start ranking 5 stars, I mean, again, that's that does not last long. Stephen Hill, what's up? Look at you on a page. All right, man, I will. What's up, Imperious One? Miguel Angel Fernandez Serrano. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? People must speak up and sub. Show me you want to see this beautiful face. Haha. I keep telling you, man. Face reveal at 175 subs. I don't even know what you're at now these days. Completely forgot about the 3-day events. Yep. Gran need to wear the 4 Loki bandana. I'm still waiting on a 4 Loki bandana. Apparently, I'm not cool enough to have one. I've asked him several times. Where's my bandana? I'm still waiting on a toupee from Vex as well, so... Gonna have to go to NYCC next year to get my bandana. Thought you said banana? Yes, a bandana. Never got a T1A from Greater Caloric Crystal. I didn't think they were in there, but I got one. Just a couple of days ago. Maybe it was a fluke, but yeah, it's there. It was there. Lowered the drop rate from the solo crystals. Remember getting tons from map 3 and solo crystals. Almost 280. It's a tough grind, but just gotta keep at it. A 4 Loki toupee. Yeah, that's a joke with Vex. He was he got a haircut one day, so I was leaving some jokes in his chat about his haircut, and told him he needed to get me a toupee. He was gonna cut the top of his hair and make a toupee for me. Just hit 400, nice. I don't remember a Omega. I'd have to go back and look, but I don't know how many subs that I had when I started streaming, and I did a face reveal right up front, so I know it was well less than 1,000. Might have been around 500 or so. Takes a lot to get subs. Yeah, I don't... there's just been a few points where I've gained a lot of subs. When I first started posting videos, I got subs, and it really surprised me because I did not start the channel to grow a channel. I started the channel because I needed somewhere to put the videos that I was making for my Alliance members, and I was tired of storing them on my phone. And so I simply started the channel so that I didn't take up storage on a phone or on a line chat. And people started watching and subbing, so started posting more videos, and then I thought, let's see what this live stream's all about. Started up a stream, and people started watching. Was shocked. But running Labyrinth live was a huge push, and then just a few times, I think there was one time Dave was in the stream and he sent a tweet out, and that was big. And just a couple other points, but it's really definitely not been a linear progression. So I mean, I can't look at a history and just say, yeah, I'm just consistently gaining subs. It's not happening. Long periods of plateau, and a lot of that probably has to do with my inconsistency in uploading. But just ranked up 3 more characters to 440. Have to rework some of those arena synergy teams. Doesn't that suck? Is that like you run arena like a certain way every time, you know exactly who goes with who, and then you rank somebody up and it just throws off your entire system. It's tough. Been using my 5-star Old Man Logan a lot. He's awesome. Him and Morningstar make me feel better about my crappy 5-star roster. telling you, Old Man Logan is not as bad as people think he is. The issue with these 5 stars is, okay, let me back up. Let's be honest. 5-star Old Man Logan is no better and no worse in relationship to other 5 stars as 4-star Old Man Logan is in relationship to other 4 stars. And so, I mean, the same goes through for any champion, though. So, I hear people talking about the greatness of some of these 5-star champions, but I don't hear them talking the same thing about the 4-star champion, the same champion as a 4-star. And it's simply because that champion as a 5-star is better than any other 5-star champion they have. But eventually, when they get the rest of the 5-star champions, that champion is still going to fall down where they were among the 4-star champions. Okay, so that's my caveat. Now, having said that, Old Man Logan is better than most people give him credit for. He does... his regen is not great, but it is more than enough to keep up with suicide damage and chip damage. And his base attack is not awesome, but if you throw off those pacifisms and you get 5, 6, 7 cruelties up and furies up, and he can hit like a brick. And the problem is that people compare him with other Wolverines. They compare him to Wolvie, they compare him to X-23, and they say, well, he sucks. No, he doesn't suck, he's just different. Anyway, so that's my soapbox. Gonna lower it to 500? Alright, man, I'm gonna hold you to that. Dave hung out and streamed last night. Apparently yesterday he was drunk while he was I heard that. I listened to you for just a few minutes before going live last night and heard that. Other content creators such as yourself have always been super kind, giving out shouts. Yeah, man, you do a good job, Omega. And I really like your layout. I may have to enlist you to make one for me. So mine was just thrown together by myself, amateur. Yours looks pretty sharp. Bring that up to people and been told to shut up. Yeah, I get told to shut up too, but you know, I don't listen. Love Old Man Logan. Duped him and his bleed damage is great. Yeah, I mean, you can control his bleed damage, which is nice. He's definitely not going to get you through a degen node. But again, he's not built that way. That's not what he's built for. Just wait until everyone is only using 5 stars. That champ is only as good as they are and no better. Can't compare different star levels to lower champs. Right. John Doe, he still sucks. Yep, just as bad as the 4-star does. Yeah, I mean, I won't argue. I mean, I'm not delusional. I know that he is not as good as other champions. And my point is, he is not as bad as people say he is. Just like Spider-Gwen is not as bad as people say she is. Her L1 sucks. But besides that, she's not as bad as people say she is. Thor Sucker Rock might suck more. He may. That's what I hear. Degen is magic fodder. Just, I haven't tried that yet. I need to. I've been running full suicides. I'm like, is it worth it to give up the liquid courage? God, man, I like that extra 30% attack, but if I gave it up, I could put back on Assassin. I don't know. Well, I don't know that I could put back on Assassin, but I wouldn't need so much in defense if the liquid courage was not reducing my regeneration. So I could probably put back on Assassin, but I don't know that it's worth it. I might try it. Spider-Gwen is a completely average champ, nothing more, nothing less. I like her. I like her animations. She has no utility overall, but she can hit pretty hard. So, yeah, again, I'm not delusional. I know what utility is, and I know who sits on the top of the leaderboard when it comes to utility. But she is a viable champion in several several situations. Finally convincing the magic was God tier, though. Just the fact that you had to convince him, I mean, that just baffles me. I keep saying Luke Cage isn't as bad as people say, but no one believes me. Yeah, no, I'm not going to go that far. I'm not going to go that far, Monkey Flower. You might be Aaron C. new best friend defending old man Logan like that. Yeah, I mean, I've said that since he came out, though. I guess I'm just a proponent of using different champions. I mean, I do have my champions that I like to use consistently in certain aspects of the game, but I also like branching out and trying new champions and different champions in different situations. And so, I mean, I will tell you, Groot, I hate Groot. He sucks. I hate playing with him. If I could just not use him in Arena, I would not use him in Arena. But there's too many points at stake, so I have to use him. And his mechanic is very similar to Old Man Logan, so I don't know why, but I don't like him, and I don't mind Old Man Logan at all. So it just is what it is. And Spider-Gwen L1 for the win. Here we go. No, no. Oh my goodness, got parried off a parry. There we go. At high sig level, Old Man Logan can stack tons of bleed. Well, that depends. He causes bleed based on how many pacifism charges he has, right? So if he's got 7 pacifisms, when he throws an L2, he's gonna land 7 bleeds, something like that. But it's not connected to his signature level. Is it? Am I wrong on that? Let me double check. As far as the number of bleeds. There he is. We'll just throw him in there with the last 2. Each attack has a 24.33% chance to cause an additional bleed, gotcha, for each charge of pacifism. Yeah. So if he has a pacifism, then he has a 24% chance to cause a bleed. And that's, otherwise his L2 is the only, L2, L3, his L1 does not cause bleed. So he can add a single bleed on his L2 and L3, and then 1 bleed for each pacifism if he's awakened. So, gotcha. Alright. If you run through degen, then I say it's worth it to drop it. Yeah, I don't deal with degen. Still trying to figure out if pacifism charges can activate with suicides the same way regen does on Angela. I would think that if you're losing health based on recoil, that it would, because it's based on those pacifism. It's triggered by him losing health or by the opponent using a special attack. So I mean, if you're losing health, it should come up. Med champs, we all know them, the ones who get you like not the worst 5-star pull. Yeah, well, I say that about most of them though, Alex, because if it's not Star-Lord, it's not the worst. It's definitely not the best. No use for her, but and Mo Battle Chips. How many champs can you say that about though? I mean, there's a lot of champs that we would say really no use for them because I mean you use 6 champions, maybe 8 champions in the game on a a consistent basis. You've got your 3 standard for Alliance Quest or 3 standard for Alliance War, and then you've got a variation that you might use in questing. But I mean, I know that personally I have to intentionally say, okay, I'm going to branch out and go use these other champions, which is again why I do that. I like to have a little bit of variety in questing, but when it comes to Alliance War, Alliance Quest, usually the same ones. Liked using Luke Cage in Boss Rush for Morningstar. Interesting. I just wish he hit harder. People view Magic as defense only, completely ignoring her offensive power. See that, and that's just ridiculous. I've never placed my Magic on defense, not once. Always used her on offense. Groot is awful. Yes, I agree with that. It's because Groot needs to unleash those pacifism charges. Well, he doesn't gain anything by them while he has them. The only thing Old Man Logan gains is that ability to bleed. But personally, I think I'd rather have all of the buffs than the bleeds from him. Would love a 5-star Magic over almost anybody in the basic pool. Maybe only SL and Voodoo at the moment over her, but yeah, they need the deuce. They do. Probably a bad matchup here. If I mess up here, he's toast. Man. I've done that a few times. Messed up with Old Man Logan against Ronan, and yeah, 1 L1 and you're done. Anyway, I've been running my mouth and kind of getting behind on the chat here, so let me see if I can get caught up. King Groot is better. Still hate playing either. Just got King Groot. Not really familiar with him, but I'm sure that I'm not going to be a fan. Did Sammy do your face, Alex? I missed it. What's up, Athava? I don't know how to say your name, but I'm going to say Athava. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Does X23 as a 5-star need to be awakened for a Labyrinth run? Her awakened ability looks nice, but not necessary. No, I don't think she would need to be awakened. You can do it with her unawakened, but it's going to be pretty nice to have her awakened once you get to Unstoppable Colossus and Colossus if you're taking that path. Hello to you. I apologize, I cannot read the Cyrillic very well, but welcome. Grand scheme, I have 7,000 units. Is it worth investing in Suicides first or doing first run of Labyrinth, even though I don't have a good second 5-star to rank 4? That is tough. Who would you be using for Labyrinth? So you have to think about it. What are the rewards for Labyrinth? You're going to be getting Tier 4 class Catalyst crystals. You're going to get some 5,000 or some 5-star shards, which are going to be nice. You can keep those shards, but if you have a chance of those catalysts going into your inventory or into your overflow and expiring, then what's the rush in doing Labyrinth? If you haven't unlocked your masteries, I would say do your masteries first, because Labyrinth isn't going anywhere, and masteries are going to benefit you in multiple areas of the game, and especially if you are an arena grinder, then Suicides are I mean, you're going to want that. If you ever decide to go for a feature champion, Suicides are a lifesaver. So personally, I would say masteries first, content second. But that's me. Some people might disagree. 80% of chance fall in the middle ground. Yeah. Man, gotta move faster here. I gotta get caught up with it. Dang. What's up, Quick Gaming? Welcome. Gran, check my alliance before you float too much. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for the reminder. Go back. Completely forgot about you. Let's see. Oh yeah, you're not in. Yeah, you're not in the Rise of Galactus. Okay, gotcha. So you're going back. Oh, nice. 15.5 rating and 1727. So you're building up at this point, right, with your Alliance War. And then once you raise, you'll switch back over to the Dawn of Galactus, if I am understanding that correctly. Very nice. How does that affect you in AQ? Is that I'm assuming you guys are set on your Tier 4 class catalyst, that it's not going to be such a big deal. Sorry guys, I'm going to try to catch up on the chat here, so I'm going to miss some of your comments. If you need me to read it, then you can post it again. So, Arshan bin Ekram, hello. Welcome to the stream. If Kabam released 5-star OG Vision, the world will end. The world will end. That's a pretty strong... pretty strong statement. Hopefully they don't do it. X-23 can't have the extended range timer and do Abomination, Guillotine, X-23 Magneto or Groot. Yeah. Okay, so I'm assuming there's some other chat going on before that, because we were just talking about the basic path, not the corners there or anything. Justin Emmanuel, hey Gran, should I rank 5 a 4-star Agent Venom or rank 2 a 5-star Civil Warrior? Any feedback is appreciated. Which one are you going to use, Justin Emmanuel? Are you going to use either one of those in gameplay? And is your Agent Venom already at rank 4? I mean, those are the questions I would have you. If he's only at rank 3 and you're not going to use him somewhere, then I would say focus on your 5-star. But if you are going to use your Agent Venom and you're not planning on using a Civil Warrior, then take your Agent Venom up. But here's the thing, 5 stars are going to cost you more T1 alphas to rank, but 4 stars, getting a rank 3 4-star to rank 5 is going to take 8 Tier 4 basic catalysts, and you can rank a 5-star for less than that to rank 3. Are you talking about 100%ing with X-23? Yeah, that'd be rough. Better expendables, AW matchups wise. Nice. I get a lot easier matchups. We've had some rough ones, man. Going back to Mystic Wars on this map, it gets rough. You know, Groot is, yeah, he doesn't just copy your buffs, it's the regeneration. He gets insane regen if you get any kind of regen. Need Mutant T4 as I keep getting Mystic and Skill. I keep getting Tech. Anybody need a Tech T4? I'll give you 2 Tech T4 for 1 Tech Awakening Gem. Very good deal. Yeah, I don't know that you want to take Voodoo in, though. Thinking of doing a Labyrinth path in the near future since I have at least a 5-star Blade now. Yeah, a Blade is, Blade can do it. Aaron, see, there's some of the top alliances are doing Mystic Wars, especially now. There is a way that you can narrow down who your opponents are. and if you know that you're not going to be touching their defender rating, you just make the map as hard as possible for them. And there are a few nodes that, if you place correctly, can be just absolute walls for an offense. And if they can't get by those, then you can win. I mean, you know you're not going to win on defender rating. If they 100% clear the map, you're going to lose either way. So you might as well make it hard and at least have a small chance to stop them in their tracks. And if you can do that, then you can win. And so, yeah, we've had a few maps where I fought 3 Dormammus and a Mordo on my path 2 wars ago. It was brutal. It was absolutely brutal. First Blade live stream. Do it, man. Do it. What's your first naturally Sig 99 4-star champ? Mine was Kamala. Red Hulk. I think. Red Hulk or Mordo. One of the two. I think it was Red Hulk. Need tech and skill. Keep getting cosmic and science. Yeah, I'm full on tech and science. I've got two tech and overflow. You have 2 tech gems? You don't know what to do with them? Goodness gracious. Voodoo wouldn't be good versus LOL Groot. He has that regen in the beginning. Yeah, well, what he's saying, Aaron C, is that Groot is not poison immune. So you could just, it doesn't matter if he has a regen in the beginning. You just get him with a spirit venom. He did the same thing for me too, Quick Shot. With Mephisto, I brought in Magic, Quake, and Hulk, I think. And I thought, man, Quake is just going to clean up, because I knew it was Mephisto going in, because he had that carryover buff, indicator, whatever it's called. So I knew it was Mephisto going in, and I thought, yeah, Quake is just going to wreck him, because I could solo him on the gold, not the Goldblums, but the the boss rush challenge. I could solo him with Quake easy. And so brought Quake in thinking he's going down, no problem. Yeah, and had planned on all of the regen and did not realize that that stupid node also has limber. And so after about 6 of those parries, it was over. I couldn't do anything else, and he just wrecked me. And so yeah, B-Man, he came in, and I think it took him all 3 of his champions to get him down too. It was brutal. Mephisto 50% more regen abilities is tough. Yes. Stack up 99 Loas, odd combo L1, rip Groot, but he would have to be a 455 Voodoo. Yeah, but do you really want to bring him in for one fight, though? Five-star Quake is great. I really do like her. As long as it's not a limber node. Like I said, I'm 5,000 shards away from a 7th T2A. Once I get to 7.5, I'll go ahead and take her up, and then still saving a spot for Star-Lord, but I know I can get half a T2A fairly quickly, so... Doggone it, this double... stinking unstoppable on Colossus or on Juggernaut is stupid. It's like when you reverse heal Wolverine and ROL, just need it to happen right. One SP2, he is dead. Love those videos. Yeah, I mean, Voodoo's not the only one that could do that. Mordo can do it, Voodoo can do it. But, I mean, I'd rather take Magic in for that fight, though. And just use a SP3. But so the question is, I mean, he just replicates the regeneration buff, right? So when if Magic were to reverse damage taken in Limbo, he doesn't regain that, does he? Lannister got a 5-star Quake. Have a Science Awakening gem, but I don't know if I should use it on her. Who else are you going to use it on? There are, in my opinion, 2 champions that are worth a Science Awakening gem, and that is Quake or Hulk. There really are no other 5-star Science champions, in my opinion, that deserve that kind of Awakening gem. Now, you can wait till future champions come out, maybe get lucky with a future feature, and use it that way. But is Punisher 2099 and Angela 4-star good unduped? No idea on Punisher 2099. Angela, yes. Her signature ability really doesn't give her anything at all. So, good night, Aaron C. Yeah, I like Hulk a lot too. Only regen buff with Groot. Good. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just thought I would make sure, though. If Command offers a 5-star Sigstone offer of choice, would you unlock SL? If they offer a Tech Awakening gem, yes, I would. If I could get away with spending the money without my wife killing me, yes, I would. Yeah. Good deal. Angela's Sig is only useful against an awakened Doctor Strange. Yes. And that even is limited because, I mean, she's still changing buffs so often, she's just going to be fueling Mystic Dispersion anyway. But Yondu need to be awakened? Nope. Resbon, welcome to the stream. He does not need to be awakened, but his awakened ability is very nice. Unawakened, he's still going to get his bleed, his armor and block penetration. He's still going to get his heal block. So very, very good champion. But awakened ability to add a weakness, effectively doubling the number of debuffs on the opponent every time they use a special attack is a very nice ability, especially with the right mastery setup. You can basically completely shut down any limbo damage from magic, for example, with that ability. With inequity and despair and deep wounds, I mean, you're basically going to be shutting down all healing and attack and power gain. He's got built-in power gain reduction. You can, I know Quickshot is running Collar Tech, or has at least in the past run Collar Tech. You can shut down power gain with Yondu. I mean, he is just, he is, in my opinion, the best champion to completely debilitate an opponent. His attack is not huge, but he can really shut down just about every aspect of the opponent. So anyway, yeah, he's great. Resonate, not inequity. Yes, no, both. Resonate is when you apply a debuff to your opponent. Inequity lowers the attack of your opponent for every debuff active up to 36%. So if we go, yeah. So here the inequity decrease opponent's attack by 2% for each detrimental effect they suffer for a maximum of 36%. So he's going to add. Okay, so if you have this maxed at 6 debuffs, 6% each, 6 debuffs is 36%. And you have my Yondu 4-star is not awakened, so we'll have to look at the 3-star. Okay, weakness for each debuff that they suffer at the beginning of the event, reducing attack by 25.24 for each weakness. Okay, so if they have, for example, if they have 2 bleeds and a heal block on them, and they use a special attack, and he puts on 3 weaknesses, that's 75% reduction in attack for 5 seconds, plus the 36% reduction in attack from inequity for however long that those debuffs last, and then you can add resonate on top of it to weaken them further. So he can shut them down significantly. Yeah. Love to take my Yondu to rank 5, but undo Ultron 5-star, just scream rank 4. Oh yeah, I mean if it's between a 4-star Yondu to rank 5 and a 5-star Ultron, definitely take Ultron. Yeah, I'm running a lot in defense right now, but I'm not losing hardly anything on suicides, and it does cost me. It did cost me my my assassin tree, but I like it. I like it. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of right now is this setup. I need to have probably one more in Stupefy or something, Petrify. But I was trying to balance it out so that I wasn't losing anything and still getting, or losing very little and still getting the full 60% increase from the suicides. And right now I think I'm at a net loss of 2 points or something like that. Wanted to know if I would go to both arenas for him. Yeah, I think he's worth it. I think he is worth it. Yeah, I would love a 5-star Yondu. I wouldn't rank 5. I wouldn't take him to rank 4 above Star-Lord, but he'd still be. He'd be on my radar for sure. For sure. Faux show. Who is this? This is All or Nothing Agent Venom. Take in Iceman. Gotta love Iceman, just taking those SP3s like a champ. 5 out of 5 collar tech, 3 out of 3 inequity, 3 out of 3 resonate, so many defense points. Oh yes. Yeah, but I mean, could you imagine though? I mean, he is... I mean, that's like the ultimate defensive champion. I mean, as long as his attack was high enough to actually do some damage, again, you're shutting down power gain, you're shutting down attack, and actually you don't even need the points in Despair. I was thinking Despair would shut down healing, but you can just spam L1 and keep the heal block up. But actually it's not long enough for node 24 because node 24 is not an active regen buff. So maybe you did deep, I mean definitely deep wounds, but maybe you did Despair too. But I mean, that's just shutting down everything, and that's the kind of thing. I know people don't get excited about it because he's not a raw damage champion, but I do get excited about things like that. I think that's cool to have a champion that you can really customize your masteries around and completely dictate the pace of a fight that way. What's going on here? It's weird how my my stuff up here is like overlapping my. Can't get out of that. Couldn't X out of the menu there. Weird. Not sure if you heard, but I took that AV node with 4-star rank 4 blade. Parried until half health, and I was almost SP. Oh, nice. I did not see that. So you just parried him and bled him out then. Nice. 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I guess so. Well, no, not for another hour. Not for another hour. Chris Lyles, thanks for the sub. Looks like I'll be waiting till the morning to get that one. Yeah, because it's 1 a.m. Central Standard, and we got 2 a.m. is when the shift change occurs, time change. No one can come close to the ice shrugging off L3 damage. Does it happen 2 a.m. Eastern as well? It happens 2 a.m. Central. So does it happen 2 a.m. every time zone, or is it 2 a.m. Central, 3 a.m. Eastern? Oh, so we're on the same time. I gotcha. Okay, Gran, strange question. Look at an Electra. Isn't wearing underwear. She's wearing a thong, man. She's wearing a thong. G-string. Yeah, she's wearing a G-string. Gotta be comfortable in those ninja clothes. Gonna have to zoom in on that one and send a tweeter out. Tweeter? A tweeter? Send a Twitter. Send a tweet. Alright, so yeah, I'm on beginner. Look at this. Woohoo! Almost 100% on this last one. Gotta get my beginner exploration in. Ninja stars to the face. That is that's strategy right there. You beat your opponent, you distract them by not wearing underwear. Guaranteed to work. Guaranteed. So many paths in beginner. Oh, such a waste of time. No clothing going across her hips at all. She's commando. Maybe it's tied into the waistline of her little loin cloth or whatever it is, but yeah. What would your wife say if she comes by the door? She's wearing a thong. You need to zoom in. Yeah, my wife would probably say, what the heck are you talking about? And then I would say, it was quick shot. He made me do it. Works all the time, 50% of the time. Yep. She should have an ability to place debuff days on opponents. Sexiest champ got to be Psylocke. Everything proportionate. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with it. I don't know. It's a little weird to talk about you know, digital heroines, but too sexy awakened ability on male opponents. That would be interesting. Would that be a that should be Black Widow. Starting to creep you about pixels, yeah. Oh man. There's Cameron, yeah. You gotta bring up Chloe. Not in game. Not in game, Quake. Just Chloe. Just Chloe. Good night, Stephen Hill. Starting to scare off the viewers with our talk. Look what you started, Quick Shot. Oh. Max, what is up, man? Jello, I'm at 50-50 for Thor. 50 out of 50. Wonder how bad the my vanquishing blows are, since I've not done any L3s. Let's see where my points are for that. So bad. $7.4 million. Wow, that's actually better than I thought it would be, considering I haven't done any L3s at all. Still, probably still not going to get that last milestone, but oh well. Gives you another hour to not sleep, but to grind arena, absolutely. Keep your priorities straight. These two paths in the middle. Good night. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 more paths. I'm telling myself one of these days I'll save up units and do another legend run just for the heck of it. Oh, I don't know. I hope he doesn't go. I hope he doesn't go for 12. It's just insane for a champion that typically would be going for 7 million or so. I mean, I like the idea of legend runs, not so much because I want the rewards, but because I want to get it out of the way. And usually that's what I will do. I will buy the energy refills and I'll completely explore heroic, and then for the next, for one completion event, and the next one I'll completely explore master. And then I'll just use my intermittent energy for the daily catalyst quests. But this month ain't happening. Already low on catalysts already. Dobre, what is up, man? 11.3 million. Still got to get King Groot. Gonna have to wake up early to boost. Yeah, I just don't have it in me. Don't have it in me. King Groot would be higher than 4 million? I don't think so. Alright, one more peek into Alliance 4. I don't think he's moved. I bet he's already in bed. Never done Legend Run before, so you have to complete both Heroic and Master at the fastest time, or just Master? Heroic and Master. You have to completely explore the two of them. And what you need to do that, you need to have 37, 38 energy refills on hand, and you need to buy 2 of these advanced questing bundles for 1,400 units each. So 2,800 units plus about 900 and some units, 900 to 1,100 units worth on energy refills. So you're looking at 4,000 units. Plus you need to have a rank 4 5-star with a high enough attack to be able to get through the content quickly, and you need to have full suicides unlocked. But yeah, if you don't have those things, then you don't have a shot. It's not going to happen. But you gotta do it in the fastest time within the fastest 100, and it's been running right about 4 hours on Legend Run, maybe a little bit more than 4 hours. Stop before that. If people want him more than Angela, the game is rigged. If people want him more than Angela, then they don't know. They don't know up from down, man. I think with the new reduce RNG energy cost of monthly event, Legend Run is going to be a lot more competitive from now on. Yeah, I don't know that the energy cost is going to do that much for it. It's the competitive aspect of it is just the fact that more people are getting rank 4 or 5 stars. And realizing that it's attainable. So, what's up, Daily Biggs? Good to see you over here, man. Thanks for jumping in. Which bundle's the Advanced Questing Bundle, Czar Tripkovich? If you go into the store, and then somebody explained this to me, I have no idea. Featured items and miscellaneous. Exact same thing. Always the exact same thing. And has been since I started playing the game 2 years ago. Why? It's just like a waste. I mean, it's not like it takes up anything else in their database or the servers or whatever, but it's just an extra tab that doesn't need to be there. It's dumb. But yes, the not the intermediate Alliance quest bundle, but the 1,400 unit Advanced Alliance quest bundle. You'll need 2 of them, so that you can have this boost, this 30% boost, and this 20% boost for 4 hours. So you get 3 per, and you're going to need to be boosted for 4 hours. If you somehow get this 20% boost and a 30% boost elsewhere, then you don't have to get this twice, because you need at least 4 hours, maybe 5 hours, because you probably plan on about 4 hours and 10 minutes or something like that. Some people will do it with a 20% boost that they get from Alliance Quest and maybe a 10% orange boost, but and it's definitely attainable to do it that way, but at this point in the game and with the competitive nature of what's going on with the Legends run, I would not want to attempt it without having 2 of those in your pocket. So, do you have to do the run right after the quest is out, or can it wait for later? Within 2 weeks, John Doe, usually 2 weeks of it starting. Would have had him, but Sammy thought a quick tap would be a good idea. You're talking about Spidey? Legend Run ASAP. Okay. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. You can get away with just buying 1 of the bundle. Yeah, I did it with just 1 but that was months ago, and the times have dropped drastically. I would not want to attempt it. I would not want to attempt it with just 1. I would want to be fully boosted the whole time. To put that kind of energy, to put that kind of time and those kind of resources into it, I would not want to take the chance of not getting it. New champ is predetermined as soon as you put the crystal in the spinner. When you open it or let it spin out all the way, it has no effect on your results. This is true. Daily Biggs, I like Spider-Gwen too, but everybody hates on her because her L1 sucks and does no damage. Yeah, that's nuts. Quick shot. 1,400 units. I mean, you're looking at, yeah, $50 to buy that thing if you're having to shell out money for that. So if you get 3 of them, you get 3 wars a week. So that's $50 buying these a week to boost up for Alliance War. But hey, you get one. You get a level 3 Alliance Team Revive, and 3 of these handy potions here. Level 3 team potions. Good stuff. Anyway, somebody mentioned earlier, but yeah, you can see the Greater Solar Crystal does include T1 Alpha Catalyst. See right there, shows it on there. I've never got one out of there until just a few days ago. Got one, which was super awesome. Usually it's just boosts or 3-star signature stones. But yep, got lucky. T1 Alpha. $33 seconds on a daily crystal. We'll wait on that. Pop some PHCs and see what happens. Think of it 3.8. Big boosts in initial chapters of Heroic are kind of pointless. You can do 20% champ boost and 15 attack boost from there. 3 hours big boost. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I know what you're saying. But you're not going to be, I mean, so the issue is if you're going to throw on the lower boosts and you're going to run those for an hour, you will see a difference. If you're running straight through, by the time you get to the final act, final chapter of Heroic, you will see a difference. Even if it's just 1 or 2 hits per fight, you will see a difference between, you know, boosting 30% and boosting 50% against those final bosses. Energy refills can be farmed, but you're still going to need 37, 38 of them. Wonder what jobs they work for. You got to make something like, yeah, they make plenty of money to spend it on the game. Don't know. Graphics Inc. was my stream a few days ago. He has turned them down repeatedly. Yeah, he's shared what he does a few times. Can't remember what he said. Something about a refurbishing auto shop or something like that. All right, Dobre. Ooh, look at that 4-star Scarlet Witch. Would have been happy about that. That'd be all right. You get T1 Alphas out of the daily? I don't think so. No, just the T2 Alpha Shards. Basics. Alright, we can take that. Performance Auto Shop, that's right. Dysentery Joe, what's up? Y'all don't have bedtimes? Yeah, I do. It's past bedtime. Race cars, yes. We find out Tom Brady is in MMX IV, his guilty pleasure. That's why I root for them to lose. Anyway, no, I'm just sorry. Yeah, not a Brady fan or a New England fan. So if you are, I don't apologize. But anyway, hey guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Dominic, coming in just in time to say goodnight. Don't forget to set your alarms back, or your clocks back 1 hour if you do that where you live. It's 1:20 a.m. here, but in about 40 minutes it's going to be 1 o'clock because we're going backwards. But anyway, a little bit more sleep tonight for you means I get to stay up a little later and do some grinding. Have a great night, guys. I'll try to get on again here tomorrow or sometime here in the near future. And when I do, I will see you then. Have a great night. Catch you later. Gran, smoking it down. See ya.